This is the Invetero Coquette D5. Just released into the game, drip fed with the Agents of Sabotage DLC. We're going to go ahead and customise and review this. We're going to go with armour all the way up, brakes all the way up, engine all the way up, and exhaust. We've got the stock exhaust, we've got a cat black exhaust, double exhausts, titanium tipped exhausts, double small bore exhaust, rounded bore, twin rounded bore, twin exit, twin sharpened, and double twin bore. I think I'm going to go with the titanium tipped exhaust. For the grille, we've got stock grille, we've got a slat grille, chrome slat, utility, chrome utility, throwback, chrome throwback with trim. What's the difference there? I see down there. Yep, race grille, chrome race with trim. So the difference again there. Oh yeah, I see. Centre, chrome centre with trim. I think I'm going to go with the chrome race.
That is fresh too.
Now, stock hood, secondary hood, carbon vented, secondary vented, carbon vented, race vented, secondary vented, race carbon, centre vented, secondary centre vented, and carbon centre vented, rally package, secondary rally package, carbon rally packaged, resta mod, again secondary and carbon with the same one. So I like the where are we? No, the resta mod I think I like. We'll go with that one. I won't worry about the horn, lights, going with the xenon lights, and we're going to put the neon kit, and I'm going to probably leave this one blue. Blue tends to be, well, I associate Corvettes as being blue, and since this is based off a Corvette, I'm going to be leaving it blue, so we'll go a blue light. Okay, the liveries, let's have a look here. So we've got black stripes, that's only down the front, is it? Oh, and the side there as well. White, double blue, double white, stoplight racer graphics, bounty hunter detailing, sprunk racing, zero racing, faded camo. I'm not really a fan of any of the liveries, to be honest.
Hey player, make sure you check out my latest rides.
Maybe the white stripes, I reckon. Go with the white stripes. Okay, mirrors, we've got stock, secondary, or carbon. That's not much of an option there, is it? I'll leave that as stock. Then plate, obviously going to go with Deadman. Rear diffuser, so we've got a secondary lipped, plastic lipped, carbon lipped with trim, secondary race diffuser, plastic race, carbon race with secondary trim, secondary competition diffuser, plastic competition, carbon competition with secondary trim, secondary utility, plastic utility, carbon utility with secondary trim, secondary heavy duty, plastic heavy duty, carbon heavy duty. Yeah, I don't really like any of those, so we're just going to leave that alone, I think. Now the respray, obviously we're going to go with a metallic, and we're going to go with a blue. Let's just scroll down a bit. Okay, I'm going to go with blue, and with the pearlescent, gonna go ultra blue with the pearlescent. And as far as secondary goes, we are going with blue. I'm going to put the crew emblem on it, so we've got stock skirt, secondary sidebars, plastic sidebars, carbon sidebars.
Make sure you check out my latest rides.
Carbon side with secondary trim, secondary race, plastic race with trim, secondary winged, plastic winged, carbon winged with secondary trim, secondary skirts with aero, plastic skirts of aero, carbon with aero and secondary trim, secondary extended, plastic extended, carbon extended with secondary trim. I'm going to go, there was one there I was happy with, where is it? I think it's the secondary race skirt I was happy with. I don't want anything too over the top. Now splitters, what do we got there? We've got a secondary lip, plastic, carbon with secondary trim. We've got a secondary race, plastic, carbon with secondary trim, and then we've got a secondary extended, plastic, carbon extended with secondary, where we've got secondary competition, plastic competition, carbon competition, carbon competition with secondary, secondary vent splitter. We'll go with that one, because I'm going to assume the last three there are just the same, aren't they, as all the previous other options. Yep, so we're going to go secondary with the race splitter. Spoiler, we have got a ducktail, plastic ducktail, carbon ducktail, secondary rounded, plastic rounded, carbon rounded, secondary sport, plastic sport, carbon sport, secondary trunk wing, carbon and, or plastic and carbon I should say, secondary GT, plastic GT, carbon GT, secondary race wing, plastic race wing, carbon race wing. I'm going to go with the secondary race wing. So suspension, we're going to drop it all the way down, transmission all the way up, turbo on, wheels. I actually do like the stock wheels on it. A lot of these newer cars I do like the stock wheels on, so just go bulletproof tyres. And we'll put the tinted windows on, and I'm quite happy with the look of that, to be honest with you. Very happy with the look of that. So let's take it out and see what it sounds like. Let me just turn my radio off there so I can hear it. Yeah, so look, I will admit I took it for a drive before customising it, and I noticed a bit of, I guess you could call it engine resistance, when changing between third and fourth gear, even probably second and third as well. There was a real delay in the gear change, and the handling of the vehicle as well, without all the performance upgrades, was not too good either. Neither was the acceleration or speed. I did not enjoy this at all before it was upgraded, but I tell you what, now that it's upgraded, all the performance there we go. All the performance upgrades on this, this is actually quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed this one. This is good. Obviously it's not going to be a top of the range car. It is in the sports category. It's not HSW, so it's not going to compete with any of the fastest vehicles in this in the sports category, but this is not a bad little car. Now if you're not a very rich player, I would recommend waiting till it comes on sale, because it is $1.7 million. Look, if you're a rich player and you like cars, then whoops, yeah, pick this up. This is not bad at all. Quite enjoy it. We'll put some of the crashing we're going to put down to my driving error. Not the best driver ever, but look, this is really good. I really enjoy this. The handling is pretty good. It feels very responsive. It's not, the acceleration's not too quick, but it does get up to speed. Once you get moving, it does get up to speed quite nicely. So yeah, look, this is not a bad vehicle at all. Definitely recommend picking this one up if you can afford it. It is, I really like it. That is the Invetero Coquette D5, based off the Corvette C6, I do believe. So anyway, look, if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this car, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more GTA content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.